Okay.
Okay, so welcome back to Two Guys and Some Records. First and foremost, a little quick snippet about our last episode with
Buddy Merrow. We found out some information.
It's tough to even say his name. Yeah, we found out some things about Buddy that we're not a fan of. So basically, I'm gonna go bold here.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Fuck you, Buddy.
Yep.
You're a bad person, and no matter how talented you were, I don't think anybody should get that record. Moving on to the Bourbon Street Paraders.
Hey, none of these guys probably raped anyone.
None of these guys look like they've ever been laid. So,
That's probably
let's
true.
see what we got.
Oh my god. All right. So the front of this record looks like a sextet of guys dressed like Colonel Sanders with really bad haircuts. This is good. Hopefully going to be a great album. It's like a marching band. Yep, they're paraders, all right. So I think we're getting exactly what we're going to see here with these fly suits.
The drummer on the front, who looks like,
Kind of looks like Cheech Marin. Yeah? This guy looks like Michael Cera from, like Superbad.
the 70s or 80s, like, yeah. Oh my god, these
He looks
people,
just like-
look at this guy.
The
That guy looks like Fozzie Bear.
We're all gonna put this up, don't worry.
Yeah, the drummer looks like a European, like Bozo the Clown without his makeup on.
He looks like Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Oh, his lyrics.
And instead of holding his drumsticks or a snare, he chose his hi-hat. Because everyone else is holding their instrument. I'm gonna guess that guy is the singer. It's either that guy or this guy.
No, that guy can't be singing because he plays trumpet. You think any of the wind instruments are singing?
Do you hear trumpet?
No, that's true.
Can we make sure that everybody sees this?
Oh, it's going to be up in front and center for sure.
Now, I have a picture of them when they were young, when they first started this band in 1961, and I will say that they were all very good looking men. They were all big. You know,
These guys?
Yeah, the band were probably charmers back in the day.
I don't think so. This one time at band camp. Okay. So 1969?
61.
61. Yeah, they look like the same exact same
They
guys.
look like totally different people.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same people. There's no way. What's names? Are there names on the back of this?
Yeah, they gotta be.
My names were...
Bob Leary, the banjo guitarist, lives in Mashpee, Mass.
Yeah, this was actually filmed, recorded in Hyannis.
Wow, it's a local record then.
Yeah, community
Yeah.
between Cape Cod and New Bedford.
Recorded live at the Sheridan Regal Inn in Hyannis, Mass.
Hyannis, that's like a ritzy part of Cape Cod, if I'm not mistaken.
Is the Sheridan Regal Inn still up? Maybe we could send some of our viewers on a Two Guys tour.
The Sheridan Regal?
Yep.
The band is lucky indeed to have Buzzy Druten as its drummer. So that's Cheech.
Cheech.
Buzzy
Well,
Druten.
the
Buzzy
Sheridan
Cheech
Regal
Druten.
is just a hotel.
I know, it's a hotel. But it probably has like a ballroom area.
Yeah.
Whoa. I saw NASA on here.
Oh, yeah.
Read the NASA part.
Okay, alright, let's...
Chuck LeBeau.
Chuck LeBeau, our cornetist. I don't know
What's
what that
a
is.
cornet?
Yeah. Anyway, was born in Doyleston, Pennsylvania on February 2nd, 1935. He started playing in Philadelphia while studying at Drexel Institute of Technology and later led bands in Fort Hood, Texas, and in Washington, D.C. He made his living as an electrical engineer for some time, working at NASA, but his calling was always music. And now he works as a piano tuner / musician on Cape Cod, where he spends his spare time counting his money. Okay.
That is a really cool fucking thing.
Me too. Me too, Chuck.
Oh, Chuck LeBeau. That's a badass dude.
Let's just go through the whole runnings here.
Yeah. Let's
move on to the clarinetist. Lee Childs, who was born in Wellesley, Mass, September 7th, 1946. Okay, so about 10 years younger than Chuck was, good old Chucky. Lee's credentials are almost as impressive in tennis as they are in music. As a musician, he attended Berklee College of Music in Boston via Cornell, has led bands in Newport, Rhode Island, and Colorado Springs, and was a vital fixture of the wonderful Mary Marcus Band on the Cape for many years. Okay. In tennis, he managed to get himself registered in the 80 and over division of these tournaments is a secret. Wait, what? Oh, I skipped a line. Whoops. In tennis, he has taught professionally and recently won 3 tournaments in Miami Beach. Of course, how he managed to get himself registered in the 80 and over divisions of these tournaments is a secret he refuses to reveal.
Wait, so he cheated to get those?
Yeah, not a good closing statement for you, Lee. All right. Hey, you want to do the next one?
All right.
We'll move on to the gutsy trombone.
The gutsy trombone on this album belongs to Ed Stoddard, who was born in Daytona Beach, Florida. Ed lists his accomplishments besides being a member of his high school's dancing Dixieland bands, attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, leading a huge theme park leading a band called the Incredible Dixieland Jazz Band, founded by his brother at Carowinds, the huge theme park in Charlotte, North Carolina, working as a member of Cape Cod Ragtime Society Band, and in his own words, damn little else. This is the weirdest, like...
Am I just wicked high? This is weird to me. It's like crazy.
So, are we in the third song?
Approaching, yes.
Alright, so the first 2 songs was called the Bourbon Street Parade. That was that like kind of marching band beat one.
Yeah.
The one we just heard was the Bird of Bleecker Street. And now this is Midnight in Moscow.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It does seem like all these guys kind of somehow worked or moved to Massachusetts or Cape Cod at one point and just kind of got together and formed a ragtime band.
Do you want to have an update of what they're currently doing?
Yeah, let's do that, because this shit don't make sense.
Currently, within the last 4 years,
They're still together?
some of them have passed.
Oh, snap.
Nah, well, talking 1930s, right?
But some of them are still going strong. And they're currently on the Bourbon Street Paraders are on the Jazz Cruise. And now, what is a Jazz Cruise, some will ask? It is a cruise on the Hyannis Line, docked at the Onset Harbor in Massachusetts.
So we can go see them if we wanted.
Live.
Yes.
We should do a live
They
episode.
generally do these cruises around Labor Day.
Live episode coming to you from the Jazz Cruise.
Gentlemen, I mean no disrespect.
You get thrown overboard.
This cruise does pass under the Cape Cod Canal Railroad Bridge.
Ooh.
No disrespect, guys. I'm bored.
A little bit. A little bit. But if you were drunk on a boat?
I think I'd still be bored.
Yeah, true.
But that might be accompanied with a little anger. Like, what the heck are we listening to? Come on, play something else. Because I'm
Why do you sound like an
You said you
8-year-old?
sound old?
Yeah, I just turned into an old man.
Yeah, you
when
should
I was
enter in the 80-plus division men's tennis tournament and you take home the trophies. Just like, what's his name? Lee Childs, you bastard.
Yeah, you fucking cheapskate.
Should we make assumptions of these people like last record?
Let's see what other fucking gems we have here. Alright, I'm going into hate mode. Bob Leary, the banjoist guitarist, lives currently in Mashpee, Mass, where he picks up some extra coin doubling on war drums. Okay, but hails originally from Marion, Mass, a tiny fishing community between Cape Cod and New Bedford. Like Stoddard, the trombone guy, Leary attended UNC, but unlike Stoddard, and unlike every other member of his band, he has never led a band, nor has he ever been asked to lead a band. However, he is known as Mr. Dispensable in every band he's played in, including this one. He spends his spare time golfing and eating everything he can lay his hands on. What is happening? This is literally what it says.
Why is this even on here? Like,
I feel like whoever
playing
wrote the
Joker.
biographies for these people hated them. But within his legal rights had to write something sort of formal. Moving on. Okay. This one starts off good. The band is lucky indeed to have Buzzy Druten as its drummer. A full-fledged jazz giant, he was an intimate of the Eddie Condon Bunch in New York. Has played with such great names as Armstrong, Teagarden, Dorsey, and Hackett. Has led the band at the El Morocco in New York and was co-leader and co-brother of the famous Druten Brothers band at the Scotch and Sirloin in Boston. From his position as jazz master and band veteran, Buzzy never hesitates to deliver his particular brand of constructive criticism to the less experienced member of the band, which explains the myriad welts and bruises constantly about his head and shoulders. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Kayla isn't high, and she finds this as crazy as we do, so it's not because we're stoned. What the fuck is happening? I can't believe this is a thing. Each man has his amount of glory on the album, yet the band retains the tightest ensemble sound around. Their repertoire is widely varied in performance, and even this record ranges from the absolute roaring Bourbon Street Parade to the gentle and sensitive I Remember Bobby, written by the sax virtuoso and friend of the band Dick Johnson in memory of his late, great Bobby Hackett. To listen live on this album is to know the Bourbon Street Paraders are the best jazz band to hit the scene in a long, long time. Really? Because you basically made them sound like a bunch of delinquents.
we got Henry Fisher at the bassist. Did we read that one?
Oh yeah, I just totally skipped over him. Sorry, Henry. This ought to be good. Henry Fisher, our bassist, started out as a sax player. Perfect.
This one's great.
Leading not only in high school band, but in his capacity as director of recreation in Wareham, Mass. Okay, leading a fine youth band called the Rec Ramblers. Alright. Henry became independently wealthy as a building contractor and retired to become a full-time musician, where, of course, he soon lost every penny. Currently single, he lives quietly with his harem in Wareham. I'm done. Get me off the show. I can't do any more of this. We're still on side one.
I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking of this.
We're still on side one. I don't know if I can endure side two.
Oh shit.
Jesus. What a smorgasbord of lackeys. That's like what they describe them as. They're like, hey, they're good at this and this, but
Who wrote?
they
Is
beat their
there
wife.
somebody that wrote
You know?
this?
Produced, mixed, production, coordinator, Jane Arsham. That's the production coordinator.
It's got to be Jane, right?
Jane fucking hates these people.
Do we have any information more on these guys? Because
Let's get some information on Jane Arsham. Arsham. Jane Arsham must have worked for Gloucester Productions Incorporated. I say she sucked every one of them, and none of them wanted to keep her, so she was bitter about it, and she wrote this awful description of these men. Let's go back to one of the gems.
Wait, no, right here. It says, for those who have never heard them, never heard of them, shame. The boys in the band have graciously supplied some biographical information. So they somehow...
They wrote... It's an autobiography?
So they're probably fun to hang out with then.
I don't know what the fuck I think of this. This is
fucking crazy, no matter how you twist it. What was the good one?
Well,
this one was gold. However, he, Bob Leary, is known as Mr. Dispensable in every band he's played in, including this one. He spends his spare time golfing and eating everything he can lay his hands on. Holy shit.
It's so stupid. There's a lot of these dumb ones. The golf one, the 80 and over golf. You think these are all lies? These have to be, right? They just threw whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, it's here's my credentials, and
they're
just whatever.
They're actually 80 and over. So I don't know.
No. Not when this came out.
I guess that's true, yeah.
So he was probably in his 20s or 30s.
Look at this guy.
And he got somehow into an 80 and over competition. This guy's jolly as fuck.
Hey, so...
He looks like he's going to sell you some insurance. Yeah.
Look at that fucking guy.
I can edit it.
Oh my god.
So Buzzy?
Who's Buzz?
Buzzy is the drummer, right?
Yeah, Buzzy is from the Ukraine. Which one in the picture is he?
He's the short guy who looks like Cheech.
Yeah. I sell you cock. That guy.
Unfortunately, he died in 2000.
Oh. Well. Who else? The remaining members? Well, technically they're still doing it, so honestly, if you want to go see him, go on the Hyannis to Onset cruise, the jazz cruise, and you can see these fucking weirdos still going at it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe,
sweet.
You know what we should do is we should get somebody to go out there and get updated bios on these guys.
Look at this guy.
Dude, that's Michael Cera. Give me a picture of Michael Cera from Superbad.
It looks like his face, his skull, he didn't have a neck, and it was just attached to his shoulders, and it just came out like a turtle. This is incredible. This is my favorite episode of this show yet.
Holy shit! I don't know what to think of this. I don't. From the cover.
I might have to leave. I mean,
does that not look like him? Come on. Give me moments and more hair.
Kinda.
More hair. Give me
this guy's got a bigger schnoz.
Scott Pilgrim, Michael Cera. Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
Yes.
Fucking awesome movie. People watch that. If no one's seen it, just fucking watch it. It's awesome. And remember, it's just a comic book movie, so it's fun. Oh, God. I don't know what to think. Yeah, right? Come on. No, I think it looks.
I don't like it.
All right, anyone that's watching this shit, you tell me.
Jim.
A what?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Oh, it's just the fucking neck of the wall.
Yeah. You remember that game?
Yeah, that was an awesome game. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, all it was just like a side scroll, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
But it had
I like the side
you
scroll.
could grapple to
Yeah, with your fucking worm.
Yeah. That's a weird game.
Michael Cera is 29 years old, but he looks like he's 14.
Yeah.
How much do you think he's worth?
Michael Cera? Yeah, 15 million.
20. He's pretty close.
Yeah. Same thing with Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood's 58 years old and he still looks like he's 18.
Wait, what? There's no way he's fucking 58 years old. He's my age, I thought. He's 40 or something.
You're not 40?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, I know. I'm 34. It's closer than 58.
It's on the right end of 30.
Let's tell us how old Elijah Wood is.
What about Rob Lowe? He's like 58 and he still looks like he's...
Yeah, but you can tell with Rob
Yeah.
Lowe more that he's
got the classic surgery.
Elijah Wood's 37.
Yeah, he's not that old.
That's fucking old for me. You know what I saw in a commercial the other day? Was Botox for migraines.
Oh, can't do that.
You know what that means? So that means...
Botox for migraine?
You know what Botox is, right?
Yeah, when they like...
You check your fucking face and you're like, or you all like that and shit like that. So this was like, I don't remember what show it came up on, but it was just on, and I couldn't believe that they could do this. So they found a medical problem that Botox can fix, so your insurance company can give you money to pay for Botox. So everyone, yeah, see?
Bravo, 54. That's a handsome 54-year-old.
Come on.
Oh yeah, but you can tell that he's older when you look at him. You know, he's handsome. Of course, yeah.
He's a slut, though.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
It's Rob Lowe.
Alright, that's the end of side one.
Side two.
Side two.
Millenberg Joys.
Not
This is
looking
going to be
forward to
joyful, I bet, right?
Can I just throw this out the window?
When I Lost You in Sweet Georgia Brown. It's the last song. Yeah, I'm not too big into the ragtime kind of sound. These guys are fucking nuts. Their bios were fucking ridiculous. This dude's fro is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. This guy kind of looks like Jack Black a little bit.
You want to just talk about something else for the rest of the record?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? You got some background music, right?
We're like being so disrespectful.
It's ragtime. Is ragtime really meant to be listened to? Like,
That's just not my thing.
ragtime is kind of like you're at a carnival. It's background music. You know, you're on a ship. It's background music. You're doing a podcast. It's background music. It's ragtime, right? Nobody's like I need to hear this awesome. What was that instrument you wanted? The kinetist, whatever. The kinetic.
Cornet.
The cornet.
C-O-R-N-E-T.
What do you think the Wreck Ramblers are?
That's the youth
guys,
band.
Yeah, Wreck. R-E-C Ramblers.
Rec, like recreational.
Or could it be short for rectum?
Jesus, man. I mean, well, given the rest of their bios, probably not. I mean, currently single and lives with this harem in Wareham.
This is also the guy that lost every penny too. I don't know. I don't know. Again, we picked these.
It doesn't say how he lost every penny either. Where, but it says where, of course, he soon lost every penny.
It says he was a wealthy
building contractor
and retired to become a full-time musician, where of course he lost every penny.
Oh, because he became a full-time musician.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
These are bad jokes.
So, the Roswell Wreck Ramblers are...
The Roswell Wreck Ramblers.
Roswell
Aliens.
Wreck
Knew it.
Ramblers.
It's an adult recreation center.
No. That makes sense with the
Cape
ragtime.
And Cape Cod.
Yeah. I just picture a bunch of fucking old-ass people in Adirondack rocking chairs at a fucking nursing home, just watching like fucking slow rolling scene.
Kayla's into it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You're gonna hear this playing in the basement, and she's gonna be down here just like dancing by herself.
Yeah, no, she's not. Banjo. This
We
is
can
banjo.
end this one early. This one had a lot of comedy. Sean was crying.
I crossed the line of just being too high, I guess. I don't know. But this, I couldn't fucking understand this shit.
I'm just hilarious, man. That's all.
I think it was like...
I got your goose going.
Yeah,
That's all.
like...
Look at. I mean,
This is fucking stupid.
there's so much material here. Just in this picture.
Show the back of it real
I'm
quick.
banging on this, and you're not supposed to do that.
Show the back of this. Look how much text is on there. Normally we don't read all that text. We will pick little quotes out of it. We had to read all this because we couldn't understand what the hell it was.
Yeah, I just kept hoping that the next paragraph would make the previous paragraph make sense, and it
Right,
didn't.
it never did. I saw NASA, which was all in caps, and I was like, what, NASA? I love space, you love space. Obviously you're wearing the sweatshirt space. So, well, what the fuck? So we were like, NASA, okay. And it didn't make sense. And we read all this to you. Why? We still don't know.
Well, okay, so the cornetist?
Wait, what the fuck is a cornet?
I know, because it says the bassist. Bassist, yeah. Bassist,
Who's the cornet?
drummer,
What's a cornet?
guitarist, trombone,
Where did you see that?
clarinet, cornet. What the actual fuck is a cornet?
It's gotta be a horn, right?
Yes.
What is it?
A cornet?
Yeah.
It's a brass instrument resembling a trumpet, but shorter and wider.
Oh, so that's what the jolly guy.
Goofy ass caveman.
The guy who I would never let babysit my children.
Let me see this for a second.
Like if it was one of those like blind babysitter like ad things that they show up to the I'd be like, hey, baby, here to babysit your kids? Slam. No, you're not.
Is it because of his posture, like the way he's doing his hand, or is it just a fucking goofy ass face?
Yeah, dude. Look at that. All right, I'm letting loose. Like, look at this. That says to me like, hey, I'm gonna touch you. Like I want.
This is the guy that worked at NASA, right?
Is it?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cornetist guy.
Dude. I know you can.
Oh my god.
You want that guy to babysit your kids? Tell me the truth.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'm not sure I would let any of these people babysit my kids. Maybe the cellist with the bass player.
He kind of looks like goofy too. He looks really short. Because he's full on standing.
Yeah.
Nothing's way taller than him. Oompa Loompas.
This guy doesn't even have any feet on the ground, and he's just like,
Holy crap, it's so true.
look at it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nope. No, we're done.
Are we even gonna rate this? I can't hold it together.
Yeah, we're gonna rank it hilarious. Hilarious.
This is what you do. Just get this, throw away the record. And just keep the gem of the album cover.
Frame this. Actually, cut it in half,
Yeah.
and by half I mean like this way, so you can get the front and the back, and
put it
then
in
frame both sides.
This
Oh my
album
God.
has never been sold on Discogs before.
Maybe we should just.
But
for
on
the fucking-
Amazon, it goes for $40.
What? Never mind. Don't do that. Actually, if there's someone out there that can just buy the rest of them just to burn them, you should do that.
Oh my god, this is great. Yeah. No, I like the idea of putting this in a frame. The record, and putting the album in the frame, and then just having it as.
Well, we
Art.
have one right here. Why
Yeah.
don't
We should do it.
do it.
And then just highlight the fucking.
That's gonna
ridiculousness.
be in the background of Two Guys and Some Records for the rest of the length of the show. This is
There's no words for this, really.
the Bourbon Street Paraders.
That's it.
Hide your kids.
Hey.
Signing off. We're done. I'm done. Nope.
That's it.